I could keep first. Try to hit me and to start running.
After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here championship on the line right now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to put it down and run. He's got a first down and more. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Knight. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
What a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On the ground, it's Henderson. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw. It's Knight. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. He's found some room at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short in the 9th play of the drive. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass. It's Knight. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts their ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Running through the tackle.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch!
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. The linebacker shifting around now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Slow to the pass rush. A sack.
A great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Except for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period, both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Adds 6 more points to the total. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He escapes the pocket. Ball comes loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Dropping back, it's Knight. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And the Gators looking to run some tempo here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Well, he thought about coming out. Instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. defense is back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Catch made across the middle by the running back. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the out route.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Crucial third down play right here. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Gators are going to cash in this red zone trip. To throw, it's Lagway. Close to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. No surprise there, Cook. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Punt team ready to boot it away. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt heads out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 45. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the single back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks into open space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
When you think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball, a lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Caught by the receiver. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. One to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. A critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
To dart to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll give it to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. And that ball's incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Florida offense retakes the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And is intercepted. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
See what the call is on first and 10. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job, It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop.
And they heave it deep downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. The ball is caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. As this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stop there for no gain. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
There's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
At the PAT, the lead is still 31-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. And now the handoff. Runs through the defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's ball. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Here comes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Grab down the middle, it's Simmons. And the game will pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 22.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This winds up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions.